Hello everybody. In this video we are going to explain the premium setups of previous week. We have used the same trading style and the same technique as always. We use support and resistance, supply and demand, chart patterns and candlestick pattern. These tools never disappoint us, and if you use them in a proper way you will have an amazing edge. As I said, you should trust the process and market will reward you. Do not trade randomly. Plan your trade in advance, be conservative and make decision. Trade only when you see opportunity based on your strategy, period. First setup of previous week was Australian dollar New Zealand dollar. On weekly time frame, price created a shooting star, doji, candlestick, which means seller's pressure. After checking higher time frames for market sentiment, we always shift on lower time frames to search for potential entry scenario. On 1 hour time frame we have a potential double top pattern. Price now is touching a demand level, expecting a pullback at next supply levels that correlate with important Fibonacci levels. We could profit from this setup on both directions, buying and selling at pullback. This is an aggressive trading style. My major bias was bearish and I waited for price to pull back at supply zones. Price pulled back as we expected and the first supply zone, consolidating for a while. In this case the stop loss level recommend above the second supply in order to protect our trade if price touch this level. This setup could offer us a 2 risk reward trade. The take profit level is another crucial element. Mastering this element and your edge will increase dramatically. The most important reason why traders have a poor edge is a poor trade management. They close too early or hold the trade even though the market is giving signs against their direction. In this case we use measurement of the price waves combined with Fibonacci levels. This gives us an accurate take profile level and very reasonable. Price reached the target.
If you want to join premium channel, contact us on Instagram for more details.
Next setup of previous week was Euro Canadian dollar. Very clear setup with several confluences. Price is touching the demand level and is rejecting, but still we didn't have a clear candlestick pattern. We also have the completion of AB equals CD in this zone. We have 2 major confluences. Then we shift on lower time frames to search for reversal pattern that will serve us for an accurate entry. Market give us what we are looking for, a double bottom pattern. Price break out the neckline and retested and reached the target perfectly. This setup could offer us a 3.5 risk reward trade. We choose the supply level as a final target. The first target was resistance level. In this level is recommended a partial closure of the position and moving stop loss to entry level. After price reached our target drooped sharply. This shows another time the importance of take profit level. Next premium setup was US dollar Japanese yen. We have almost the same confluences in an opposite direction with previous setup. Price is rejecting supply level. We also have AB equals CD pattern completion in this zone. We have a sharp rejection. Do not panic to enter right away because this is not the best entry and risk reward will be less than 2. We can wait for a double touch and enter at better level, plus we will have more confirmation. This setup could offer a 2 risk reward trade. Stop loss should be above supply zone and take profit at next demand zone. Another example that shows how price reverse after reaching our target. Same strategy, same confirmation, same result.
Make sure to like and subscribe, this encourages us to make more helpful videos in the future.
Next setup was New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. This setup failed. We have similar confluence with previous setups. Price is rejecting the supply zone and we have the completion of alternate 1.27 AB equals CD pattern. A classic AB equals CD is more powerful than an alternate one. In difference from previous setups, we entered directly after doji candle in 30 minutes time frame. This was an early entry. We should have waited for double top confirmation or candlestick pattern on higher time frames, 2 hours or 4 hours. As a result of that, this setup hit stop loss. We must accept this as part of being a trader. Next premium setup was Euro New Zealand dollar. This setup is similar with Euro Canadian dollar setup. Price is touching a demand zone. We didn't have any AB equals CD pattern in this case. Shifting on lower time frames for potential reversal patterns. We didn't have any of this confirmations to validate a bullish scenario. Price consolidated and then drooped below the demand zone. No confirmation, no trade.